So it looks like the fans are over Robyn Dixon from the Real Housewives of Potomac.
I don't want to do this. Okay. I don't. Okay. I don't want to hear anything else out of her mouth.
And a lot of you are asking that she be fired for next season. I mean, you've been asking for that for a while now. Well, now people are saying there's no way that Bravo can allow Robyn to do this and keep her on the job, because you all cite Kenya Moore being taken off for a season because she did not share part of her life when she married. Well, she's still married to that man, Mark Daly. Well, now former Real Housewives of Atlanta executive producer, Carlos King is alleging, and I believe this because, look, we already know Carlos knows these people. He mentored one of the executive producers over at RHOP, and he's alleging that a group of these ladies got together before the season started and planned this storyline to distract from the whole Robyn and Juan situation. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. And I promise, we will get back to our pop culture news, but this week has been so full of Bravo, Real Housewives of Potomac news, and Atlanta news. So be sure to check out that story. We had an update in regards to casting for this new season. They've also wrapped their new season. Also, we talked about NeNe yesterday. So we've been full of a lot of this stuff. And I even had a costume change during yesterday's video. If you missed yesterday's video, you missed a lot. You missed a lot. But I asked the question earlier today to our Twitter audience, another place you should be following me, and I said this: is it over for Robyn Dixon on RHOP? After admitting to keeping Juan Dixon cheating a secret, fans seem to believe Bravo will and or should fire her. What do you think? And I have to say, there are mixed conversations in this tweet thread. So I want to read a couple of things that you guys are saying. I'm gonna scroll all the way to the bottom just to be fair, because there's a lot of comments here. Oh damn, it's still going. Oh Lord, all right, oh damn. Whew, I didn't realize this is why I had to do a video to talk about this. So one person says, Bodash on Twitter says, I actually feel sorry for her, laughing emojis. Another person says, Starless Robyn, and a NeNe emoji. Another person says, at the very least, demoted. A lot of people I've seen that quite a few times. Someone else says Robyn needs to go and take Jezebel with her. Another person says, I'm lost. When and where did she admit this? Okay. So for those of you that might have been under a rock, she admitted to not necessarily that Juan cheated or had sex, I should say. Well, she never even really said that clearly. She didn't even say that clearly if you break down what she said on her podcast. But she does admit that they had to work through things because of him communicating with this woman. As we said before, some people would say that's not cheating, but some of you would say, no, that's emotional cheating, and I don't like it, and I would break up with my husband or my boyfriend if he did that. Another person says, she should have been fired for provoking Wendy after Mia threw a drink on her, so yeah, she should go. I doubt, at Bravo TV, I love when you guys tag Andy and Bravo in my stuff. I doubt Bravo TV is okay with her hiding this from the job that pays her, yet selling it on Patreon for $5. I added that part. All right. Another person says she should be fired. She's being paid to share her life and has given season after season of nothing. Just machinations behind the scenes. No one forced to do reality. If you're not going to be transparent on the show, sending you a check, why are you there? Another person says Robyn should get the Kenya treatment. Again, reminding you guys, remember when Kenya hid her marriage? She decided to get married and not share it with the cameras. And a lot of people, and look, Bravo has never admitted to punishing her for this, but we also did not get Kenya the following season. Another person says, I don't think it's because she kept it secret. This is what they're responding to. It says, although that is a problem given the witch hunt they went on, it's the fact that she's revealing it after the season ended and charging people for the truth as if she isn't already given a platform to do so. That's a fireable offense. And that's coming from Material Girl J on Twitter. Another person says, No wonder Robyn was having the real Candiace back with the whole Gizelle Chris situation, because she knew Gizelle did this to take the heat off of her. And she probably felt a little guilty she needs to go. We have to talk about that part. So Carlos King, on his YouTube channel and podcast, basically reacted to this news. As you know, he has a history of producing reality TV, specifically within the Real Housewives. He's done Atlanta, he's done New Jersey. Has he done any other ones? Well, either way, Atlanta and Jersey. And of course, Love and Marriage Huntsville. So he reacted to this and then dropped some tea.
I'm going to keep it all the way real on this podcast today because I am pissed. Robyn admitting that she hid her story from the world on the show that pays you is a slap in the face to everyone involved, including the audience. And the fact that you have the audacity to go on your podcast to reveal this, we spent this entire half-assed season with these made-up storylines about Chris Bassett. And yes, I'm going to say made up because I allegedly was told that a few of the housewives had a meeting before filming about what the storyline was going to be, and that this Chris Bassett stuff was part of that conversation. I've always said there was something off about this season, and now I know what it is. None of y'all are living your real lives. Your admission, Robyn, has proven the fact that Potomac is nothing but a show about women exposing each other and throwing each other under the bus. It's not about real friendships, real relationships, or your real life. It's not about that anymore. I feel like the only persons who really want to give their real lives and really are looking for a connection with the cast is Candiace, Wendy, even Mia.
Damn, not Mia. I don't even know about Mia. I don't know if I agree about Mia, because Mia lies a lot, and then she admits to the lying. I don't know if we're getting all of Mia, at least not her current life. But then, to be honest with you, she admitted to taking a married man. She's admitted to her family stuff. Okay, maybe. Okay, I might put Mia in the situation. So here's the thing, and this would not be the first time that these ladies have gathered together and plotted a storyline, because they did this to Monique Samuels. And I know what you all are going to say. Candiace was there. She was a part of that too. Look, Candiace may be a lot wiser now and would not have partaken in that whole situation. Now, I don't know. But I agree with Carlos, because we've seen this. The audience is not stupid. And Carlos will tell you this too as a reality TV producer. The audience is not stupid. We're very intuitive. We've been noticing the change in Potomac in the last 3, maybe 4 years. The show's only 7 years old, almost 8 years old. We've noticed this specifically with Robyn Dixon and her situation with Juan Dixon. We could talk about Karen and her situation. We know that's not 100% either. And I'm going to say that, because you notice how Carlos did not mention Karen's story. But we've noticed it specifically, and we pointed it out, how Robyn was projecting and saying, oh, this is, you're so fake, and I can't wait for people to see you're fake. And we're all like, really? Really? You of all people are talking about fake. And then admitting that you knew about this at the top of the season and you kept it from the cameras. Look, I will say this as well. I don't expect anyone that's on reality TV to share every single part of their lives. I don't. But when you're attacking people for a similar situation, i.e. Dr. Wendy Asefo, and holding this particular secret, and then allegedly, because I can't imagine that Robyn wasn't a part of these conversations, a group of the ladies, he said. So there's not many people in this group. There's not many people. We saw them. They showed their hands throughout the season. Ashley played a role. Gizelle played a role. And I believe that Robyn played a role as well. I told you, Candiace, that is not your friend. That is not your friend. And I know a lot of you are like, this is exactly why Candiace and Wendy needs to stop being so forgiving with these ladies. Look, no, forgive, because we don't forgive for other people. We forgive for ourselves. But you also need to set boundaries with people and let them know, I'm forgiving you, but you will not be that person that I thought you were in my life. Candiace really needs to take a look, because I know during the season she said that she looked up to Robyn. Candiace, if she was a part, and I believe that she was, of these group of ladies that tried to use your husband as a shield to protect her husband, she prioritized her husband, allegedly husband, and children and family and paycheck over you, your family, and your paycheck. That says a lot. But there's some of you that say, including Karen Huger, who went to her YouTube channel and says that, well, you know what, Robyn, in season 8, this is going to be your season to answer for the things that you did not share on the show.
I've never had a more boring reunion. I was a little bored because I was like ready to scrap. I was like, okay, I'm going to engage mentally. I'm going to take them down. You know, I'm going to hold them accountable. I'm going to tell all their truth, which I'm so glad I didn't, because, you know, I'm the type of chick to just lets it come out season after season, because we're overwhelming, because we're such good reality TV. So but girl, won't God do it? They laid down their weapons. And that's another thing Miss Robert is doing, saying, oh, for page 6, Tati, she said, yeah, Karen is, you know, she was playing nice because she didn't want us to bring out the receipts. Read my lips. Robert, you shot your wad at me, and I'm still standing. That was your wad. And the person that needs to be worried about receipts now, because I got them all, and I haven't used any in 7 years. So, no, sister, don't try to pivot. The deflection season was 7 for you. The holding you accountable is 8. You know, hopefully we can do it with humor and grace, and no lies and just truth. Maybe she'll come clean. We'll see.
That could be. But a lot of you said no. At this point, I don't trust this woman. I don't trust her to tell her truth. The producers, allegedly, according to sources, have been telling her to tell her truth for a very long time. But now I'm wondering, when Carlos brings this up and says that he found out this, I'm wondering, and I know he's close with Gizelle, but I also know he's close with producers. Did producers know that the ladies had met up to figure out their storylines? Because then now I have to hold the producers accountable as well. It's disappointing. Look, we get it. Reality TV cannot be as real as the real world was back in the day. However, when you are coming after people's family, their livelihoods, and their marriages, you guys have gone too far, and you've been going too far. I warned you guys. I said, oh God, we're going down a path that you're going to ruin this show that has the potential to be a really great show. Guys, a lot of you in the comments, in that comment section where I was talking about this whole Robyn situation, there were some of you that said, no, don't fire her. Let her come back, demote her, or let her come back and tell her truth. Or a lot of you are saying, no, she should be fired. And how dare she try to monetize off of the audience to tell her true story behind a paywall on Patreon? We already pay enough for cable and Peacock.
It's you! What have I done to you?
I hear you guys. Let's continue this conversation in our YouTube community in the comment section. Guys, I want to know your thoughts in a constructive way. We don't need to be derogatory to the Green Eyed Bandits or to Robyn or anything like that. We can have an adult, healthy conversation on what should happen next for the Real Housewives of Potomac. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire.